Dr. Letitia Watson, Director of the Office of Public Safety Accountability, presenting to you today on an overview of our Truth, Reform, and Reconciliation Initiative. For today, we will be focusing on Phase 2. Phase 2 of the Truth, Reconciliation, and Reform Initiative is reconciliation efforts. Some ask, what is that? Reconciliation processes involve police organizations owning up to what has been done, hearing the experiences of those who have been harmed, committing to repair, and committing to doing better, along with working with the community moving forward. The Truth, Reform, and Reconciliation Initiative received initial approval from Council and established as a multi-year operating project June 15th of 2021. The initial funding amount for the multi-year operating project was discovered to be insufficient upon the completion of the RFP process. Phase 2 is reconciliation. I have no experience in reconciliation. I am not a reconciliation expert, and that's why the RFP process went out. So we had no idea what reconciliation cost when that amount was provided in a multi-year operating project. We didn't have any idea what reconciliation services cost until we put the RFP out, and those two companies provided their proposal, and it was in excess of $500,000. And
the work that we do, as Dr. Watson lifted up, is very much grounded in relationship, very much grounded in helping to create a container in which community leaders who may have painful histories between them are able to come together authentically, to be vulnerable, to share.
Thank you for allowing us to address you this evening. The work that we do is based on a very simple principle, and like many things based on a simple principle, is extremely difficult to do. And that is to get people to see each other as people.
Sustainable Equity did a lot of individual exercises. Then later we broke into group exercises, which humanized us to each other. I was no longer that officer, I was Eric. She was no longer Black Lives Matter representative, she was Cara. So
we have a lot of groups who will not only just need to be included for this to work, but I would think would be part of the folks compensated to be part of this work. I don't want to just pay people from Mississippi and ask the people in Sacramento to volunteer. So this $600,000 request is solely for Phase 2.
You know, when you turn on our media, pretty much the news that gets covered is nothing but exclusively negative of our police department. And by no means am I saying that they don't make mistakes, but very seldom our media outlets these days will actually cover the positive and very neighborly actions of our police department, because the price tag is very heavy, and unless it's going to change everything around, which I don't think that will ever take place.
Maybe an officer survey that says none of us trust each other. The officers don't trust the community don't trust officers, and they're not happy with the way things are. To really move forward in a really intentional, thoughtful way, I think every dollar of the $600,000 is going to be well spent money if it's going to get us closer to a point where we can all work together.
Price on an incident, and these incidents occur in our community, as we know. On an incident that results in tragedy and millions of dollars paid out by the city in litigation, and that happens all the time. So, you know, this is change compared to some of the settlements we have paid out. Okay, good. Are you guys good? We want you. Make note, please don't take anything but that.